Oh, it's coming. The madness is right around the corner, and all of us hoops heads couldn't be any more excited. This proves to be a very, very intriguing NCAA tournament. And that bracket word is back. A word that really goes away unless you're an editor or a carpenter or something. You hear brackets for about 3 weeks a year, and that's all you hear, the B word. And for me, there's a certain etiquette that comes along with March Madness and filling out brackets. Those unwritten rules. So I'm here to help you follow the bracket etiquette and make sure you don't piss off anyone in your pool and you handle March Madness with the proper amount of class and dignity it deserves. First and foremost, you need a hard copy of your bracket. Here's mine. There you go. No digital. I don't want you to come up and say, hey, check out my West region, and then pull out your phone and have to log in to some website. You need at least one hard copy. I'm all for saving the trees, but you need one hard copy of your bracket. Now, speaking of, that brings us to rule number 2, saving the trees. Many of us like to strategically enter multiple brackets into the same pool to gain an advantage. Now, that's fine. I'm all for that. And on those different brackets, you may have different Final Four teams, but you only have to have one master bracket. That's it. And if you called something, it has to be on your master bracket, and everything else are side brackets that you can't claim. I called that, or I called this. For example, none of this crap. I don't want to see it. Here's a video example of what not to do.
Dylan, Wichita State all the way to the Final Four? Nobody had that.
I called it. I have it. Look, right here. No, not this one. Where is it? Is it? No, not this one. Here. Look. Shockers. Final Four. See? I called it. It's a bunch of crap. Who's going to believe that? Unless it's on your one master bracket, and the only one that counts, you can't say you called some Cinderella 14 seed making their way to the final weekend in the Final Four. Can't do it. Speaking of, on that master bracket, no crossing out and no pencil. That's it. I don't want to have any discrepancy of a conspiracy theory later on that something was crossed out. If you mess something up and you got to cross it out, you reprint one and you get yourself a nice clean bracket. Now let's go to filling it out. Our third rule, you can't have all number 1 seeds in the Final Four. I'm sorry, you can't do it. And if you call yourself a real sports fan, you don't pick based on colors or team nicknames. You actually have to have some theory behind this. It's okay. We welcome your brackets if you're going to make it on nicknames or colors or your aunt's middle name or whatever the hell your reasoning is. We'll take your money, but you're not a real sports fan as long as you understand that. Beyond that, if on your one master bracket, you pick a 16 over a 1 correctly, you win automatically. We've never had a 16 beat a 1, and for that reason, if you can accurately predict it on your one master bracket, the rest don't count. You've figured it out, and Warren Buffett will give you $70 million or whatever the hell he's promising. Lastly, and this is the final rule, we're all so quick to crumple up our brackets and call it a day. Say we're out. Look, everyone's bracket gets busted at one point or another. So here's another hard and fast rule, video evidence of what not to do. Cavs down 1. I need this. Come on. Good if it goes. Damn it. God, I had them going all the way to my Sweet 16. My bracket's ruined. It's upsetting. We've all been there. You have Virginia going to your Sweet 16? Who cares? There's 16 teams in the Sweet 16. If you think your bracket is busted because you don't have one of the 16 teams in there, don't even start. We all like crumpling up our bracket. It feels good. It's therapeutic. Once you know you're out. But the only way you're out is when your champ is dead. When the sword is in the back of that team you have on the final line, like I have right here, Kansas. Once Kansas goes out, I can go and crumple up my bracket. But before then, no bracket crumpling. These are hard and fast rules. And just like anything, there's some unwritten rules that need to be discussed so they can be out there and followed. I'm here to help you. I've filled up many bad brackets in my day, so I would know. Happy Madness. It's going to be a great weekend and a great next 3 weeks as long as you follow the rules.